Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on, so like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life, so I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
Ready to go now, and digging in for San Francisco, number 29. Fastball for a strike, and this one is off and running. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Nolan, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Time called, chance to collect himself down 0-2. Foul ball, still 0-2.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And ball one.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Feed to second, that's one, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the veteran outfielder. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And a base hit into right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive lineup Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Houston. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nolan Ryan.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Number 12, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on. And a quick out, number 1. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And there's a foul ball. Ryan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
They say you win.
0-2.
2 out, space is empty. Next one in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Back up the. Oh, that got him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Nothing doing there for Houston, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. And now, Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now the shortstop, Ramirez. First pitch, not close. Ramirez, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
That's outside. The count now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now here is Aubrey Huff. Check swing, no appeal. 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they success.
So after the stolen base, they issue the intentional walk, and a double play would get him out of it.
Number 34.
Nolan Ryan, the next Giant to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rouch digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Tapped up the first base side, and that goes foul. Kicks and deals. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Alex Rodriguez up next for the Astros. Left field, way back there, and brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Solo homer ties it for the Stros. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Nolan back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's too low, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a curve misses outside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Up the middle, Rodriguez. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Here's the left fielder. Doubled his first time. Curveball drops in for a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it onto the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Here comes Aaron Judge. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Judge rips that one. Aaron makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Gary Nolan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nolan, a guy we're keeping a close eye on here in this one as he makes his debut. He wasn't a high draft pick like a lot of guys he's now competing against at this level, so he's really had to prove himself down in the minors.
1 ball,
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
And that's the beauty of the game. Once you reach this level, it just doesn't matter what round someone decided to take a chance on you in. And he's now competing against other major leaguers. He's earned his way here, and he gets to prove he belongs just like he did throughout his minor league career.
Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a good eye there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Got him swinging.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Throw to first, and he's back standing. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Heath Hernandez, struck out looking at his first at bat. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. There's the strike.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that's the inning. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Trout. Outside low, ball 1. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Just off the inside edge.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Swung on, belted. Roush flying after this one. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Piazza now at the plate, grounded out his first time. And that's a little bit high, and that is ball 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Late with the swing there. The changeup missing. 2-2. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Ramirez, the next Giant to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Aubrey Huff. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And there's the strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second. On to first, double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Foul ball there. Ramirez at third with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 3 and the Astros 1. Back here at Dyken Park, and here is Hank Aaron.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2. Ball 1 there.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that's too high, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ed Rausch. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Rodriguez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
On the ground to third. Off balance speed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Next one off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
In the air, right field. Aaron makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now the left fielder drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Singy, it feels like we're approaching decision time for this coaching staff with the rookie on the mound.
Yeah, they've got him for a few runs so far, and the pitch count's starting to get up there a little bit. So coaching staff at least looking to come up with a plan, if not coming out to the mound soon. So probably not the outing he was dreaming of, but he's done some good things in this one.
Judge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Judge comes up empty there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Marty McManus. Softly hit to third. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Astros down by a pair, last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is down low. Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Raleigh Fingers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trout, 1 for 2.
Center fielder Mike Trout.
And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pinto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Campbell, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down.
Now that number 13.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramirez. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two-0.
And that's a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Astros 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, number 12. Ryan back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Gone. And this place is rocking. His second of the year. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here's the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Hank Aaron, the next to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fought off foul. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now the center fielder, Ed Roush. And there's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Chop back up the middle. Altuve handles it, and no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. And now Alex Rodriguez. That one drilled left field, and that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Aubrey Huff getting ready to hit.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, number 19.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Will Clark. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter.
Number 29.
So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, number 2. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. That missed by a lot. 1-0. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Here's a 3-0. In there at the knees. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And that one in the air center field. Rouch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up next, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. Still tied 3-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 63.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
McManus in the box again. Takes a strike. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Will Smith to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 62. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Here's the left fielder. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Number 20 getting ready to go. Campbell getting cranked up as well. Now before the 1-1, time is called. And a count 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Swing, and he popped it up. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Upstairs. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. And ball 1. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Go ahead run on base. Piazza now at the plate. He's got some power, no doubt. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. Gets the outside corner with that one. Time called now. Two outs. Fastball almost got him there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's the third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. So the Giants leave 1. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now number 12. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Keith Hernandez will hit next. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New arm for the Giants, Andrew Chafin.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one's in there, and the count 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. Chafin, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Ed Rauch up next for the Astros, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. He's in there. It's 5-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout.
Number 45.
Rodriguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 20. A chance at his first save of the year. So digging in, Ramirez.
Shortstop, number 13.
Going 1.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. That's out to center field. Roush ranging back. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The next to hit takes outside. And another ball.
2-0.
That's in there. And the count 2-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The Giants trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Cut on and lifted in the air. Alvarez corrals it, and there's 2 away. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Shohei Ohtani, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed to the left and foul. The Giants down to their final strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Daikin Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab here, number 23. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Number 29, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Out towards right center field. Aaron on his way over. Nabs it. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Now one missed. One out, base is empty.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Hit on the ground to short, Rodriguez. And they get Altuve for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, number 6.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Aaron brings it in, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill for the Giants, David Cohen. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, number 12. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. A monster shot to right. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And next to hit for Houston, Keith Hernandez. And that misses. Ball one. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Goes goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
That one in there across the letters. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Keith Hernandez.
It's pretty hard to fathom that this guy hit over 350 last season because of the fact it seems like you're getting a hit every time you walk up to the plate, and the game's just not that easy. You do make outs, but it seemed like he never made them. So look out. If you're going to face him this year, you better be ready. Best thing to do is perhaps just walk him.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's going to be Ed Rausch. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dyken Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Aaron Judge.
Oh, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Swing, and the bat went flying there.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Trout in his 14th season, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. McManus moving under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And here's the rookie catcher, Mike Piazza.
Number 31.
There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fly ball down the line. Aaron sizes this one up. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Alex Rodriguez.
Number 3.
Cohen back to work. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. And now they've got some speed on first.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Save. Up the middle. Altuve on to first. That's one out. The bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
And now the pitcher. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the Astros leadoff man. Just missed. Smith off of first with 2 away. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Oh, that's in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the right-hander deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. Hernandez digs in now. This one in the air. Ramirez squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2 and the Giants nothing. Top half of the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Ramirez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Third baseman, number 19.
Now the third baseman, Aubrey Huff. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
David Cohen, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cohen, a guy we're keeping a close eye on here in this one as he makes his debut. He wasn't a high draft pick like a lot of guys he's now competing against at this level. So he's really had to prove himself down in the minors. Swings through that.
And that's the beauty of the game. Once you reach this level, it just doesn't matter what round someone decided to take a chance on you in. And he's now competing against other major leaguers. He's earned his way here, and he gets to prove he belongs just like he did throughout his minor league career.
Slings to first in time.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now